What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I can honestly say that I have no clue when you guys will be seeing this video, so let me explain. So something that I've never really done, and there are going to be some people who could care less about watching this video, and there's going to be some people who are really interested in watching this video. I'll be honest with you, I think everybody should watch this video. I think everybody who's interested in doing YouTube, everybody who's interested in listening to anything that I have to say, I think you should watch this entire video, because I think it's important to judge the heart of people. I think it's important to understand where they're coming from and not just take everything that they say as, you know, gospel, so to speak. So let's get into it. My heart has always, for as long as I can remember, my heart has always been in shooting videos and video production. I'm not a professional or anything like that. I love shooting videos. I love camera equipment, audio equipment. It's just always been very fun for me. I started in my church, which is where a lot of people start, and I started helping my pastor long ago shoot videos, and then it just kind of spiraled from there. I love camera equipment. It's just always been a draw to me. I've always just thoroughly enjoyed shooting videos, editing videos. I've never really been as interested in being the star of my own show. I just like to shoot videos. So the appeal of YouTube has always been there for me. It's been a dream of mine for a long time to have my own YouTube channel. I've gone back and forth as far as like what kind of niche, however you want to say it, what kind of like category I would like to be in. Do I want to just shoot videos and talk about Jesus? Do I want to incorporate a hobby like fishing or hunting? And as you can see where I landed where I landed. But anyway, so that's always been my heart. However, as you can, hopefully, as everybody already knows, I am 100% in love with Jesus, and to the best of my ability, I'm trying to walk as close as I can with Christ. I'm trying to walk out my life with Christ. So trying to figure out how to take those two things and blend them together has been a walking progress. I don't want to say working progress. It's been a walking progress, because you never really know until you start getting into things, until you start digging into things. But I will tell you how I have started this entire journey, and where my heart has always been was real. My heart has always been, please God, help me to keep it real. But I mean that. I mean, please God, help me to be real. Help me not, I seriously, honestly, I point zero fingers at anybody. But I never wanted to be a YouTube personality, that their personality is like this on YouTube and it's not like that anywhere else. I always wanted to be genuine, and I always wanted to be genuine as far as the things that I said as well. As far as the scriptures that I quoted, anything that I said about Christ, I always wanted those things to be genuine as well. I never wanted to come across as putting myself out there as this is who I am, but then when I go home, that's not who I am. Or this is how you should be, but I'm not like that. I want it to be real. I didn't want to be, and this is just personal opinion, and this is what I'm going to say about everything that I have to say in this whole video is my opinion, is my personal walk. Take it for what it is what it is, but I think it's important for you guys to see my heart. I've always wanted to keep a pure heart about things. I never wanted it to be about the likes, the follows, the subscribers. I'll be honest with you, I think that those things would be really cool. I think you get like a plaque once you hit a certain amount of subscribers. I thought that would be super awesome. That's not my driving force, but that would be really cool, man. Like, I played the game, and not that it's a game, but just hear my heart, listen to me. Not that it's a game, but man, I did it. I put out content that was so interesting that there's at least 1,000 or 100,000, whatever you got to get to till you get a plaque. People who said, I want to keep up with what he's doing. Like, that's super interesting to me. That's great entertainment for me, or that's great quality things about the Bible, things about Christ. Like, I find value in that. So I thought that would be awesome, but I never wanted that to be the main goal. The main goal is not to see how popular Alex can get. And I know a lot of people say that, like, let's make Jesus famous, let's make Jesus popular. But something that's always been scary to me is crossing that line and not even knowing that you crossed that line. Making Alex popular and having the motivation be, how many subscribers can I get today? Like, I've had my best video I think has been the hog hunting video that I shot, and it's only got I may be very wrong, but I think at this time it's only got like 50, 80 views or something like that. And I don't really talk about Jesus a whole lot for what it is. I don't think the video is very popular because of all the preaching that I did, you know. Here's where I'm going with that. I could already sense and already kind of tell that even though I was only getting 10, 20 people view my videos, I wasn't ridiculously happy. It wasn't, oh man, I'm so happy 10 people got to hear something about Christ today. And I helped be the mouthpiece for God, the hands and feet of Jesus for 10 people today. That's awesome. Wow, 11 people have seen it, 12. Already it was starting to not feel like that. I was like, man, you know, this guy over here, he's got thousands of people and I don't have. And so already I could tell that this whole game, man, this whole thing about YouTube, and you can say if you're a YouTuber, or if you're starting out or whatever the case may be, you may say, well, my heart's not like that. My heart was. I'm being real. That's the whole point of all of this, is just to be real. For somebody in YouTube land, somebody out there, to see me walking my life out with Christ and be able to gain something from that, not because I'm amazing, but learn from other people's mistakes, say, hey, I was struggling with that too, and not let the devil beat you up or feel so condemned like you're in an isolated box. It's iron sharpening iron. That's the whole reason we do this whole thing called life with each other, or else we'd all be isolated, to watch each other, see each other grow. But the other thing too was there's this huge inward struggle with social media in and of itself, and I think that is such a detrimental thing to people. I think that it's such a time suck. It sucks everybody's time, and you fall down rabbit holes of videos and Instagram and YouTube and all of the social media out there. So there's this huge inward battle already that I face and that I have with having a love for videos, wanting to be on YouTube, but then also feeling like that there's a lot of parts of YouTube, not the company, not in and of itself, but just the idea of watching videos in and of itself, I'm not in love with, because I don't want to watch videos all day long or scroll all day long there. I want to spend more time with my family. I want to spend more time outdoors. So you can see where already there's been lots of, this has been a super big challenge for me. This has been very difficult because I want to impact people and I want to reach people, but I also don't want it to be about a numbers game. And I don't want videos to be so popular that all you ever do is watch a video and you never gain enough revelation or gain enough enthusiasm out of watching the video that you never go hunting and experience God in the outdoors yourself. So having said all that, hopefully you have a good idea of where my heart is, who I am as a person, why I'm doing this. But that leads me into the next step of this entire YouTube thing. I said at the very beginning, I have no idea when you guys will actually see this video, because last week I was brainstorming a little bit on, okay, what's the next video we're going to shoot? When do I have time to go fishing or hunting? And, you know, just the whole planning of shooting another video. And all of a sudden I hit a brick wall as far as, I don't really want to say passion, but I hit a brick wall as far as my zeal to shoot a video. And I say that because normally I'm crazy excited. What's going to be the next video? I love it, man. I love shooting videos. I love uploading videos. Like, I love YouTube, and I'm not, you know, I'm not afraid to say that. I don't think inherently there's anything wrong with YouTube. I don't think Jesus hates YouTube. That's doing a lot of good things, but there's also, it can be a time waster, but anything can be. But long story short, all of a sudden, like, my zeal for shooting the next video was gone. I could not bring myself to, like, carry my camera with me to work. Like, I hit a brick wall. And I went to God about it, and I'm like, God, what is going on? And to do I'm really not good at making long stories short. I talk in a lot of circles. My wife is going to watch this video and she's going to laugh at me. But anyway, to make a long story short, I went to God about it, and God said, you're not ready. And I'm like, okay, I'll be honest with you. My feelings were really hurt, like really hurt. Like, God, I'm doing this for you. Like, in my heart, I really am doing this for you. I want to represent you. I'm doing it because I want to do it too. Like, that's a passion of mine, but I feel like God gave me the passion. Where did I find the passion for videos and things like that? Like, I feel like that's a God-given passion. I'm trying to represent you well. I'm trying to preach the gospel. I'm trying to share the Bible. And you say, I'm not ready. Like, wow, okay. Like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. But ouch, you know, at the same time. And so I'm like, okay, God, like, all right, but can I get a little more information? I don't know about you, but sometimes I don't feel like that there's anything wrong with questioning God, not in the way of, well, I question you of whether I'm going to do that or not. But if God tells you something like in this scenario, like God says, hey, you're not ready. I need you to stop what you're doing right now. You're not ready for that. I don't think there's anything wrong because God's a father. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, okay, Dad, I'm listening. I'm stopping right now. Can we talk about it more? Can I ask why? Why am I not ready? That kind of hurts. Are you saying that I don't represent you well? What's the reason? And go deeper into it. He's a father. He wants to reveal himself to me. If there's a reason he's telling me, hey, stop that. There's a reason he said stop it. So I said, okay, God. And again, to try to make this long story short, through a couple of days and through just conversation with God and saying, okay, God, what's going on? Just help me out, man. Like, just help me out. This is what I've been loving to do, what I've been into. God said, when I said you're not ready, I'm not saying that you're not ready to represent me. I'm not saying you're not ready to preach the gospel. You're not ready to share the word. You're not ready to share revelation. What I'm saying you're not ready for is you are not ready to be on the front lines of YouTube, to put yourself out there in front of potential thousands and millions of people. That is the front line. You're not ready for frontline battle yet. And what he was getting at was, I was not ready and still am not ready. That's the reason that I don't know when you're going to see this video, because I don't know when I can post it. Me and God had a conversation, and he said, I'm okay with you still shooting videos. I'm okay with you creating a library and sharing your thoughts and everything, shooting the videos, but I don't want you to post them yet. I get this feeling that God wants me to be hidden away a little bit longer. There's some things that need to grow on the inside of me and get prepared, so I don't cross all of the lines that I was previously telling you about. He went on to tell me, the thing that you never wanted to be, you're in danger of being that if you get out there right now. Man, that is so... It brings me to tears, because he's such a good father, because he knows my heart. He knows me so well that he knows that my heart is pure. You guys may not know me. I could be the biggest hypocrite you've ever seen in your life. I could be a guy who pretends to talk about Jesus and then goes home and is the worst guy ever. But the Lord knows that's not the truth. I know that's not the truth. God knows that's not the truth. And the Lord knows my heart, and my heart is so pure. I don't want to be egotistical. I've been an egotistical guy in my life. I'm trying to shoot a video. Stop. Uh-oh. It's Shauna. Hello? Hey, can I call you right back? I'm shooting a video. Yeah, man. Everybody's waiting. They're trying to see what I was saying next. I'm losing my train of thought. I'll call you right back. I know, I did. All right, love you. Bye. My wife is awesome. So the Lord knows that my heart, and the Lord knows that my heart is very pure when it comes to like ego and things like that. I don't want, in my heart of hearts, I've been that guy. I've been that guy who I wanted everybody to love. I wanted to be the guy who everybody liked. I wanted to see how many people I could get to like me and follow me because of insecurities and things like that. I've been that guy in a past life, and I'm not that guy anymore. I don't want to be that guy anymore. I never want to even tiptoe over that line, and the Lord knows that about my heart. This is not the Alex show. It's never meant to be, and it's never gonna be the Alex show. It's supposed to be the Christ show. It's supposed to be the Jesus show. Anything that I do, anything about me that's entertaining, anything about me that you draw revelation from or that you like, is only supposed to point you straight to Christ. And the Lord said, you're not ready for that right now. If I took your YouTube channel and I blew it up right now, and overnight you got thousands of people who subscribed and follow and comment and all of that, you would cross that line and never look back. And I'm not ashamed to say that, because that's the whole reason that we lean on God and the Holy Spirit to help us and to keep us from places that He knows that we're not ready for yet. And so, in a way, I'm disappointed and I'm a little sad, and I'm like, oh man, I'm not ready. You know, nobody wants to hear from God. You can't handle that. You're not ready. But I'm so thankful that He's a good Father, and He's not worried about hurting my feelings. But He's such a good Father in the point of, like, He'll tell me, and He'll also tell me in a way to where He won't just crush me, and He'll say, look, dude, like, not dude, but like, God calls me buddy. I don't know about you guys, but when God talks to me, he calls me buddy. I think it's because I'm a little kid in my heart. But he's like, look, buddy, like, you don't understand. I'm trying to guard your heart from that. I'm trying to guard your heart from those things and becoming those things. So in the meantime, he's also revealing to me tons of, I said, okay, God, well, if that's the case, how do we get away from that? How do we avoid that? How do we avoid the ego ever becoming a part of it? And God's leading me into deeper places of relationship as well. Guys, I thought that I knew relationship with God. I really did, man. I sought God. I prayed. I got a prayer closet, like I got a prayer closet. I thought that I knew relationship with God. Guys, I know you'll always get to different places and you'll always learn and grow and have deeper and deeper revelations and relationship with God. Guys, the only thing I know and the only way I know how to put this is I thought I have relationship with God. God has been revealing to me what relationship really, truly looks like over the past couple of days, and we're barely scratching the surface, and I honestly cannot wait to share some of those things with you guys, but I can't do it right now. And like I said, I'm shooting this video and I don't even know when it'll get posted or when it'll get uploaded, but I'm so thankful that God allows me to continue doing this because I love this. I love shooting videos, and I'll edit this video and put cool titles and captions and all that mess in there, and I love doing that. But I'm so glad that God continues to do that and is allowing me to do that while also saving and guarding and protecting my heart. So when I do finally post this video, I think that the biggest takeaway is, guys, be willing to look at your own heart and don't call your heart evil. Don't automatically and immediately think that you have the worst heart ever if you're trying to get followers and if you're trying to get people to subscribe and things like that in social media. But I want you guys to be able to be honest with yourself when it comes to those things and be willing to say, okay, why am I really doing this? Understand that God has put a brand new heart. The Bible says that he's going to take out a heart of stone and put in a heart of flesh, put in a heart that is going to have an ear towards him, that's going to listen to him, it's not going to be a hard heart anymore. So don't automatically think that you have a terrible heart and you're doing everything for the wrong reasons, but also don't be so closed ears and closed minded to the Lord to see, why am I really doing this? And it's not easy. It really is not easy to stay away from that thing, because there's a certain part of guys and girls, I don't mean guys, but there's a certain part of humans that long to be liked, that long to be, nobody wants to say, I hate, nobody set out to create a YouTube channel for people to say, I hate that YouTube channel and never get no views. The whole point of uploading a video is for somebody to see it. And of course, when you're representing Christ, you want as many people as you can to see it. So it's this weird conundrum that you get into where you want millions of people to see it, but then again, like, you don't want millions of people to see it if you're not ready for millions of people to see it. It's like being, I can only imagine, it's like being a pastor. Like, you want to start off, if you were being a pastor, I would imagine you don't want to start off pastoring like 1 million people. You want to start off pastoring 5 or 10 people. And then as you learn and as you grow and as you learn how to deal with people, as you learn how to communicate with people, and as you learn how to pastor people, you get, the Lord allows you and the Lord walks with you, and, he makes your influence greater, I'll say. But, anyway, I feel like I'm really close to getting into the stage where I'm just going to start rambling a lot, and I don't want to do that. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching the video. If you've made it this far, I just wanted to say that I love you guys. Even if you only watch 2 seconds of this video, I still love you guys, and I'm learning and I'm growing. And if you judge me and you say, how dare you start a YouTube channel when you weren't ready, then you got my apologies. I'm sorry. I'm human, but I'm human enough to say, okay, God, and if he tells me I'm not ready, I'm going ghost, and you guys won't see me for a while, because my goal in life is to represent him, to know him first, to know him for myself, and then to represent him well. And if there's anything that I need to do that, I'm going to listen to him and I'm going to do that. So If you're wondering where I've been, by the time this video gets uploaded, this video will explain where I've been. And I promise that the next video is going to be even better and even better because I'm walking with him more and more and more. So hopefully by the time all this is said and done, I'll have plenty of fishing videos to upload and maybe some hunting videos and things like that. I got some amazing news the other day. I'll just hold off on that and I'll shoot a whole separate video for all that. But I love you guys. As always, remember, don't just watch YouTube all day long. Step out into the deep things. Don't be afraid to step out into the deep things of the Word and into the deep woods. Carry a GPS and a flashlight if you're going at night, but step out into the deep, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.